All about
Yeah.
the
No.
joy.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to All About the Joy. Let me put on the chat area. Welcome, Rick. Welcome, Tony. Tony, are we not going to see your beautiful face the whole time? That's okay.
Oh gosh. I got
No, we don't have
allergies.
to.
I got allergies. Just give me a second, please.
I like that.
What are you pointing to?
All about the joy. That's hot.
Wow.
Right? Don't that look good?
Mm-hmm.
It does look good. And actually, that's the one you made with the border.
Okay.
This is
Oh,
But I
this
don't
thank.
is
think you
this
can
is
really see it that well.
Thank
this
God I
is
did do the border then, because yeah, you can't even see the white. So
Um, I'm sorry, Tony. What were you saying?
that's his emphasis.
Yeah, no, but he had put he made them like I had gotten them, and then he put all the white border around them because, anyways, it's all with the t-shirt cup thing that at some point when I have nothing else to do, I will do it. But I'm also officially trademarked.
Nice.
I know
Congratulations.
it's kind of cool, right?
Let me watch my language. Oh my goodness.
It's not about. What are you talking about? You're so funny. Um, anyway, how are you guys doing? Tony, I didn't send you what we were going to talk about because I really didn't think you were going to show up, but thank you for
I
doing so.
I go with the flow. Let's roll with this. Who is this? Oh my goodness gracious.
I don't know, but okay, sure. I guess.
You
Hi,
trademark now. You
Josiah.
know I will act up on your behalf, right?
Yeah, you can totally act up on my behalf. So, how was your week, Tony?
My week has been busy. My previous 2 weeks have been busy, honestly. Um,
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Hey, Cynthia.
it's a good kind of busy. Hey Cynthia. Rick, how you doing first of all?
good, good, good.
Carmen, thank you for letting me be here as always. It's about almost 2 weeks ago now. My mother retired, and I went up there for that, and that was fun. Yeah, that
Nice.
was that. We had a ball. Joseph, guess she doesn't know you. Come on, dog. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. She's trademarked now. We're gonna have to do some defenses around here. Oh goodness, but
Josiah, you cannot be my friend on Facebook until you prove yourself worthy. That's how we do things here.
I'm gonna
The
send
you
you a
fact
have
that
to.
message.
you're asking to be a friend, you can just interact with us, dude. It's all good. Um,
I just sent you a message about that. So go ahead and
oh, should I be okay.
just check real quick, just so you know what's going on.
The vocalisms are awesome. No, my mother retired. That was fun. I had my son. Enjoyed the time before and after the trip. Um, and then this week's just been me and work. Things are kicking in. Hey, Melanie, how you doing?
Hi,
So
Melanie.
Cynthia, Melanie, what's up?
How
things
you
have been pretty
doing?
good on my end. Sorry for the delayed.
Oh, now the beauty has arrived on the show. Now we can begin.
Can I just be handsome, please? Thank you.
Men can be beautiful. See, I'm talking about your inner spirit, your inner joy. Of course, you're handsome.
This is my holy man pose.
Oh Lord,
It's
hey,
so
my pose.
But no,
um,
it's been a good kind of busy.
so it's a good kind of busy. You mean like work busy, family busy? Okay, so your mom retired. I saw the videos.
Hey, Carmela.
Hey, Carmela.
Hey, Carmela, how are you?
Yeah,
Um,
that was a good
you.
that was a good time. A lot of history in that room. A lot of people that knew me when I was a child. One of her
Mhm.
friends from elementary school was there. I was like, goodness gracious. And I was just talking to her about that before I came up here. We was reminiscing on everything. And she just got to sit down for a minute, but she's still going to be busy for the next few months. And we're just going from there. But it was a good time. It really was. It was a good time. We needed that. Mario, how you doing, sir?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey,
I'm good. I'm good.
Mario, do you guys know each other? I guess you
I
do
don't
now.
think
We
we
do
met.
now.
Yeah, we do now. Yeah.
Mario, Tony, Mario.
I mean, if you're a fan of
Hey,
the show, you know Mario and you know Tony.
Of
So
course.
It's a full house. It's a full
it
house.
is.
What a blessing. Wow, that is so cool. I get really excited when people take me up on my offer. I wasn't expecting either one of you to come up, actually. So thank you.
Surprise.
Yeah, surprise. Mario, how's your week been? As busy as Tony's?
My week has been really good. You know, Valentine's Day was yesterday. So I hung out with my wife and we had a great Valentine's Day and we went to Disneyland.
oh,
Yeah, blah, blah,
nice.
blah, whatever.
Nice.
All the love, all the love. I'm like all jealous and everything. No, but you love Disneyland. You and Cynthia.
Yeah, we do. We're a Disney family for sure.
That's
Wow.
what's up. That's what's up.
Okay, good. So you both have been having a good I mean, Tony, I'm kind of assuming you had a good week.
Yeah, it's been good and busy. As far as Valentine's Day, it was just another day for me. I don't have a Valentine, so I was just Chillin, taking it easy.
I'm your Valentine, baby.
Since
You sending me some money? Because that's what that means. You know? Just kidding.
when?
Hey, Dash.
Hey,
Darcy, how
Darcy,
you
how
doing?
are you? How you doing? Rick, how was your week?
It was not too bad. Work wasn't too crazy. Mom was not too bad. I just having weird sleep issues. Just not sleeping enough. It's weird. I keep
You're not
waking up.
sleeping enough, or?
Yeah, it's weird. It's having a hard time going to sleep and then wake up earlier than I should. I'm like, Lord Jesus, I need to sleep. I need a weekend to come so I can sleep for 12 hours. Then I'll be happy.
I don't know how you guys do that. I don't sleep like that.
Oh,
but
I'm
anyway,
not gonna be able to.
I mean, I'm such a light sleeper. I could never kind of handle that. But anyways, we won't talk about sleep issues. I do have some stuff I want to talk about. I wanted to throw some. First, we're going to talk about something a little bit negative because I think it's important to talk about. But did you guys know? I'm sure you know that there was the shooting at the parade.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
just heard.
what
it
is
was horrible.
going on? I mean, we know what's going on, but I'm just shook by this. It's just getting so normalized now. So now we can't go to parades. We can't celebrate a victory.
Yeah, it's sad. I'm not, even though I go to Disneyland and that's a crowd. I'm normally not a crowd person. And even if it's crowded there, I'll leave. I'll say no, I'm out.
Really?
Yeah, no, I'm not a big crowd person ever. But
Okay.
that's just me because I'm an introvert with extrovert tendencies.
Right.
So I just don't do it. But the only parade I've ever been to is like the Laker parade, and I was standing on the top of the roof watching,
Right.
looking down. I felt bad because it was like 20 people that got shot, right? Over 20 people.
I think so.
21,
Children were
22.
involved and one person died, right?
Yeah, and she was a radio DJ.
This is just stupid. This is just stupid crap, you know? I don't know. It broke my heart. I just read it in the paper and I was like, you got to be kidding me. Like, this is just horrible. Tony, how do you feel about it? I mean, we'll get into the football part of it, but it just dampened everything, right?
Hey, Chris.
Thing to me was, it seemed like it was new to that area. I haven't heard of anything like this happening in that Super Bowl parade that I can remember. And I actually
No.
posted, I wanted to do a Kansas City check-in. You know, I got friends all over. So, like, if anybody's in Kansas City, let me know. And actually put it in there, say, y'all keep this up. Y'all won't get another Super Bowl. Because anybody trying to come to no violent city, so you're going to mess yourselves up. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it just seems like now there's going to be all these restrictions on parades, you know, like we can't have nice things. You
No,
know?
we can't because society's too negative. And
I don't even know
talked
if it's society is too negative. I mean, yes, I agree with you 100% on that, but I am still going to say people need to start using their words more. I don't know why we have this need or want to grab a gun every time we mad and upset. Use your words. You
okay,
know what
I
I mean?
got you. But sometimes the words lead to them guns.
But this is what. But if you didn't have access to guns, maybe you'd have to still try to figure out another way to use your words. We just don't know how to communicate.
We don't know.
Well,
You're correct. And a lot of that comes from an aspect of.
If you don't interrupt Tony, Mario, you never gonna speak. It's like me. I don't shut up.
No, you're good. You're good. I was just saying that back in the day, your words led to a fist fight and then it was over. But that's not the case anymore.
Now it's over permanently.
Yeah, exactly. And it's young and the people. It's just even the church shooting at Joel Osteen's church.
Yes, I saw that too.
I didn't see that. Are you serious?
Yeah, you didn't hear about that?
Yeah.
That was before.
Yeah,
That was
first,
this Sunday. Yeah,
lost
that
Tony.
was.
He's so upset about it.
We lost Tony.
Took him out.
It took him off. Oh, don't say it like that.
It was a shooting at his church.
Yes.
Yes.
I did not see that on no news alert. I'm serious. I'm only
Yeah.
over current events. Oh my! Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
during it was at the beginning of their Spanish speaking service.
Mhm.
And when you hear something like that, you have your own ideas of thoughts of like, oh my God, it was this or it was that. In this particular instance, I don't get it because this was a Hispanic woman who brought her child in, her 7-year-old son, and started shooting up the place. And we don't know why. And then she ended up losing her son ended up dying too, and he was just an
Oh, he
innocent.
died too?
Oh, we did. I
Yes.
didn't know that.
Yes.
Again, I think we really don't know how to communicate with each other. Like you used to be able to get mad and swear and yell at people and get mad, not talk to each other for weeks or whatever, or beat each other up. Or I mean, I remember when I was growing up, it was really about knives. That knives were the thing. You know what I mean? And I'm not even dating myself. It's just it was a different time where you actually valued life. Like I got so mad at someone this week. He knows who he is, Alden. It was Alden. I got so mad at him and I hung up the phone. Not once in my mind did I think like, nah, mother, I'm gonna kill him. Like literally, let me get a gun. You have a fight with somebody, you have an argument with somebody, you express that, and then you take a break. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anyways, yeah. You're all laughing at me. I'm just trying to deal with stuff as best I can.
So it's so bad now.
Go
So
ahead.
all right. So on my broadcast, y'all know I'm religious, right? So we pray and stuff. And I've always
Right.
prayed
You
for.
religious?
I've always prayed for people that go into schools shooting up kids and teachers. Now I've had to convert it to anybody thinking about going to any public place, churches, schools, parades. I'm like, what kind of world do
Bars
we
and
live in?
look
Can
at
I
people need to
Synagogue.
stop using guns. That's all.
I have to throw a prayer in there for you. You got to pray for these people on flights. They fighting on planes. I don't know what's wrong with
Yeah.
flights.
On the plane.
I'm
Yes.
done.
If you fight on my flight, I'm jumping in because you're messing up my money.
Right.
You're messing up my money. Flights aren't cheap.
Darcy,
Hotels aren't
I
cheap.
agree with you
Rental cars aren't
100%.
cheap.
It's nerve wracking enough. Now you got
So
fights going on.
Darcy's correct, yes. How you
you
doing,
know what,
Darcy?
Tony? I knocked you down because you were loud and Mario was loud, and now I can't hear
I'm
you.
loud. You can hear me
No,
today?
you're fine. You're fine now. I knocked you down voice wise because you were both came in so hot. Darcy said mentally unstable people have too much access to guns. I'm gonna just say it's just something else, Darcy. I just I I think putting everything under mentally, disabled or people being, having health issues regarding their that's just like enough with the mental
I
health
agree.
crap.
I have to agree.
Everything is not mental health.
I have
Everything is
to
about
agree.
people not being able to communicate and use their words to be angry and upset or get the help that they need or being frustrated. I have never once in all my life wanted to pick up a gun and kill somebody because I got mad enough. Never. Okay, you guys cannot be raising your hand because that's just weird. Go ahead, Tony.
We don't want to
No,
overtalk
no.
each other.
I was moving my light. Sorry.
Oh, I was like, why are you
I was raising the roof. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But no, honestly.
Tony,
Yes, sir.
you were turning it up, and I was just turning the light up.
There you go. The thing with the mental health, it really became a conversation during the pandemic. And they have been using it. I agree with you. I actually said this one time. I said, I'm hearing it too much. Y'all starting to use it as an excuse. The problem is a bunch of y'all don't want to behave. You don't want to control yourselves. That's the issue. And that's really what's going on. Aaron, when it comes to having too much access to guns, Rick, remember that broadcast I tried to do on Twitter? We was talking about gun control. They're not going to stop it. The thing is, people have got to control themselves. You all are entirely too comfortable with doing what you want to do, being carefree, and not caring about the consequences. Right now, the consequences aren't about you; it's about who's around you, and that will get you prosecuted.
I know,
Thank
but but here's the thing: when you're at that point, look, I have a few things to say. I'm just going to disagree.
Sure.
I'm not disagreeing with you. Here's why we don't value life anymore. We don't value it in any way, shape, or form. And it's like, that's why it's so easy to think it's okay to bring a gun and kill somebody. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I'm mad at you, so I'm going to kill you because I don't even value that you have a right to live and disagree with me.
Yes, I agree with you. And Darcy, I know exactly what you're saying. I just wanted to think against what you said, man. Seriously.
No. Darcy's on point. I don't really disagree with her. You guys talk amongst yourselves. I'm trying to figure something out here.
We know what the problem is.
Yeah, but I thought I already handled it, but it's not happening. Anyways, so okay, I just wanted to talk about that a little bit to get people to start thinking about using their words. I know I'm nobody on the planet, but we keep talking about our rights as citizens to have a what happened?
What she said, I can't dispute that at all. I can't dispute that at all.
Okay, I live in Los Angeles, so I live right here right now, so I don't know what
You're
that
on one side of Los Angeles.
That's not true. I work in the other side of Los Angeles.
Okay, but and I'll put it to you this way: a lot of what
Wait. Tony, are you talking about Los Angeles and you don't live here? And you've
yes,
never even been here, bitch?
No,
What?
yes,
don't-
bitch,
don't-
yes, yes.
You don't want the smoke.
Here we go.
I'm gonna just ask you to wait 1 second. Back that
No.
shit
Here we
Uh-huh.
go.
No.
up. Darcy,
Mm-mm.
you got 2 people in the room here who live in Los Angeles,
Don't do
and
Okay,
I'm just gonna
Don't
tell
do
you
it.
that you are hearing one part of whatever the media or whatever you're watching, but Los Angeles is not some weird place that
No,
nobody
it is
knows.
not. No, it is not.
because again, I will tell you, I've known people from out there that I've talked to about it a
Tony,
lot. I have heard all of those
Tony,
crazy stories. Yes,
we're gonna
There's-
shut this conversation right. You know what?
Yeah,
I'll let
yeah,
Mario
yeah.
take over. Go ahead.
Listen,
Yes,
there
sir.
are good. There's good and bad in every city.
I
There's
believe.
violence. There's violence in every city. There are drugs in every city. There's all kind of bad things in every single city in this town. There's nothing that's any worse in this city than there is anywhere else.
Right.
So, and I think LA is a beautiful city. They have good people. Just like they have bad people, but there are good and bad in every single city and every single state in this country. And
You're
it's
not
just about making life choices by not making a generalization of what my city is. I'm not gonna stand on that.
I don't blame you for standing on it because I can say the same thing about New York being a native of up there. I can say the same
Right,
thing about Atlanta from being around there so much. And I haven't
right.
been there, and I got where you two are coming from. But trust me, I have heard people, and I've known people who've been there. I went
Tony,
to
I'm gonna
everything,
stop you.
and they
You
would tell.
heard people. Can
Uh-huh.
you just stop talking? Stop. We
Why?
live here. We're telling
I
you
like you.
firsthand. We the people living here.
Okay.
Stop.
Okay.
How can you sit here and fight when you've never even been here? Don't
Like I
try
said, I've
to
known
do like
people,
you talk. You've never even been here.
but I've
So,
known people who live there. I get firsthand testimonies.
Tony, you know we live here, right? We both
Yes,
live here.
yes,
As
Right,
people of color, we live here in this
yes.
town.
right.
I've known firsthand testimonies from out
And
there.
I know you think I'm bougie and live like somewhere in
You
Malibu.
went, you went
I'm
there.
not. I work every day. I live in this town and I've
You
been here
went there. I
for
got you. I
30
got you.
years.
Okay.
Okay?
Let me put you up on this. I'm born and raised in Inglewood. Now, if you heard anything about Inglewood, it can be rough, but it's also a beautiful city. And
I've
those
heard
people,
about. I've known people from Carson and Compton.
I know. I
was
I
just
have
in
family.
Compton the other day. So what?
I have family who live in Compton right now, but
No.
one of my best friends lives in Compton. It doesn't matter.
Got you.
It's all about who you know and where you go, and
And Compton is awesome. Like
Compton is awesome.
I've never heard Compton was awesome. I've never heard.
because
Com-
you only hear what you
what
are
you see on
hearing in your
TV.
tunnel vision.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
Oh my God, that's
no,
why I get so mad.
Why are you mad?
no. Because you know what because people give Compton a stereotype
They do.
Yep.
They do.
because of you hearing about Ice Cube, NWA, and that's all you hear about. But you have to also remember Venus Williams and Serena Williams
Yes, they were.
came out of
Right.
Compton. There's a lot of strong people. There's a black woman who is a mayor of Compton.
That's
There's a
right.
whole lot of great things that come out of Compton. So,
There's
and
a
there,
lot
There's
of
plenty of
great
things that came.
food in
Plenty of good things
Compton
that came
too.
out of Compton.
Some
oh, and
great food.
let's not talk about the food in Compton. Bledsoe started out of Compton.
Hello.
So,
Never heard of it. Never heard of it.
Thank you.
oh,
Tony, if you
yeah,
come out here,
Mhm.
I
yeah,
will take you around so you could have a firsthand view instead of listening.
Sure.
This is why I get mad at Brian too. You guys take the you act as if you're so worldly and you're so well informed, and then you talk like dumbasses. I'm sorry, baby.
I'm not
When
saying
you
that.
are sitting here with 2 people who live in Los Angeles, Tony
Okay.
never gonna be on the show again. I just want
I'll
y'all to
be
know.
out there. You act like I'm afraid of an argument, girl. Please.
No,
I'm
no.
just saying to you, you're arguing with 2 people who actually live here
Yeah,
and
You
telling
don't
us
simply
that
live.
you heard stuff.
yeah.
There is
Absolutely not.
beautiful stuff in our city and in our town, and you can choose like you do New York. You can choose what you want to believe, or you can understand there's a reason why people come to LA. There's a reason why people stay, and
Absolutely.
I love this. This is my home. I will never forget where I came from. Boston is where I was born and raised. I will always love Boston, but I've been here longer,
Yes, you have.
and I love this town. This is home.
Yeah. Yeah. I couldn't imagine being somewhere else. And I've been a lot of places in this world, but LA is always home. And
Mhm.
then just like if you grew up in New York, people like, I stand on New York. New York is home. New York is everything. But right, exactly. But see, the thing is, it's not my favorite thing. It's
That's
not my
right.
vibe.
Me
New
neither.
York is,
Honest question, where are you
yeah.
from?
It's,
Let me ask you.
who
I can't
me?
hear you, Tony. What?
Yeah,
Me?
where
Where
you?
am I from?
Yes.
I'm from LA, but I was born in Inglewood.
Inglewood.
But my
So
family's
you
from
all LA. You all LA. Right. I got you.
all the LA all day. But my family's from Arkansas. I have people in Boston, New York. I have people in Milwaukee, Chicago. I have people in Atlanta. So in Seattle. So therefore, I've been all over, and I have family all over. So it's not like I have just a narrow point of view on it.
I
I
got you.
just so I know what I stand on. Now, it's not to say that LA doesn't have its bad things. Like I said, every city does.
There's
But
plenty of
like
people in LA. I hear more about the South Central side from the people that I did know. I know Carmen
it's a
comes from.
stigma. But that's
Yes.
please
Yeah, you just, I
that's a
don't.
stick. That's a
And
stigma.
that's
And
these are the kids I went to college with. We were talking about this. Everybody talked about where they were from when they was in college. We were
yeah,
in all of them stuff. We was all talking about everything we was from. I got that.
yeah. And perfect example. Most people don't know that USC, one of the most
Is
prestigious
in
schools, is in South LA. It's not
that's
South Central.
That's right.
It's South LA. So therefore, you come as some of the best, smartest people who live in South LA every day, and they're just fine.
yeah.
So yeah. So I don't. I
And
don't.
also, Tony, I'm sorry, Mario. 40 million people live in California. 40 million
The
people live
state,
in California. In
the whole
California,
state,
right?
correct?
That's a lot of people. So we have good places and we have bad places, but I look at I want to move on to another part of the conversation because it doesn't anger me because it's Los Angeles because I'm gonna live here. I don't care what you think about it. You know what I mean? Like that's why I'm here. I love this town. I know what it offers. Okay,
Exactly.
but what bothers me is
Mhm.
that, especially you and Brian, and I know he ain't here, but I'm gonna just throw this out there when he watches the replay. You guys have this thing about LA,
Mhm.
and you talk about it with such like command, and it's all lies. It's all only what you
Command,
believe.
command.
You talk about it like with such, you know what I mean? Like, I know it's true because I talked to Fred or whoever. Like,
My
you're
biggest thing
letting you heard
was
from third
we
party
was worried
people.
about the prices of everything, and I wouldn't say third. Like I said, these are stories we had with each other in college about where we were from and everything around us. The same way you would hear
Right.
about New York. Everybody sees a stigma about New York. Watch Coming to America.
You
Let's say,
arguing my point though, baby, right? You arguing now my point that like that's the point. Stop dissing LA when you've never been
I
here.
didn't diss
And
LA.
listen, yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Yeah. Low key, just a little
You
bit.
did.
Low key, okay, low key,
Go
okay,
back
low
and
key,
pay
okay,
attention.
okay.
That's why I get all upset about it. And I'm not emotional. I'm passionate. Make sure you use those things, okay? I'm passionate about my city and my town and where I live.
You've been there
I'm
for
getting
Uh-huh.
years.
offended when you're saying it wrong. I'm
You've been there for years. I mean,
um
uh-huh.
okay, so let's talk about Usher. And then we're gonna talk about Beyonce.
I want to go back to LA. Let me go.
What?
I'm picking. I'm picking.
Don't
You just
pick on me
messing.
about LA. LA is badass. You know what? If you come out here and you let somebody from here who loves LA show you around, you know what? It doesn't even matter. You get off the plane, you just take a tour bus. You'll understand why people live here. You don't even need somebody to hype it up.
Oh, yeah, there's plenty of good you hear about LA. Everybody knows about Hollywood.
It's
They
more
want to hear the
good
Hollywood
than
side.
that.
No.
What? Mario, what? No, what?
He said how you hear about Hollywood. Now Hollywood is a
Oh my
misconception.
God. We're never gonna get off this subject. Go ahead,
But
Mario.
But anyway, moving on.
No,
I'm just
go
saying
ahead. Tell him
Moving on.
about Hollywood because he's confused. Go ahead.
because when you walk through the city of Hollywood, that's where you have so many tourists, and that's where you have so many people who are opportunists who try to do things that they shouldn't be. It's shady on Hollywood Boulevard. I wouldn't go on Hollywood Boulevard as a
Gotcha.
local.
Although it's
So
not much better because they've now upscaled it a lot because the Oscars are held there now. So they've done all the. So it actually is a much better place than when I
getting
first
better.
got there. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
yeah. But you do know that most of the people that have a lot of money live in the Hollywood Hills, right? Like,
Yeah.
so that's also part of Hollywood.
Yeah.
If I had a stigma, like you said, I think what I've heard, most of the people who had a lot of money, they were in Simi Valley or Riverside.
False.
That's what I need to know. There you go.
You have been told lies.
Lies.
Pasadena,
Riverside
Santa
and
Monica.
Corona are great places, but they're regular people live there. And those are great towns.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
Yeah.
Riverside and Corona right now. Pasadena's a whole other area. Like
Yeah.
it takes you like an hour to get to Pasadena if you're.
Well, I've heard it's a very big city too. It takes a long time to drive through that bad boy.
And you do know
Riverside
that you're in.
County.
Yeah, you're confusing Los
Yeah.
Angeles with other counties and towns.
Yeah. It's yeah. Again, you got to come. That way you'll know.
And,
I need a
and
weekend
when you
celebration.
come, go with Mario because I ain't got no patience. So
Oh, you driving? You driving?
I'm out. I'm not doing this tour guide shit. So, yeah.
I guess the point is you have been misinformed.
You have been misinformed.
Ding,
Yes.
ding.
And you're like crossing cities and towns and then lumping badness on all of Los Angeles when Riverside and Corona are different cities. They're
I
not
just had
LA
brothers
County,
South
right?
South
No, that's
Central.
the Inland Empire. That's
Yeah,
that's a,
they're not part of our area. I mean, I know Riverside and Corona because my niece lives there,
yeah.
Gotcha.
Riverside, and I used
Okay.
to work in Corona.
They call him USHERRAYMOND.
Oh, man. Let me tell you what you want to do.
Come on.
And when he took off his shirt, I'm just saying, people got all upset, and I'm like, it was Usher. Did you not know that was going to happen?
I have not seen people get
I
mad.
haven't heard that.
Yeah, some people got upset. Well, you know, the old people. Anybody over 60
just
doesn't know who
jealous.
Usher
They're
is.
jealous. They're just
My
jealous.
mother is over 60 and she did not have a problem. She was
Oh, he was fine. He was so good.
so
Cynthia
she had a
just
good
said Usher is a great entertainer, but there was so much going on during the halftime show, it was hard to follow.
It was a lot. Yeah. And as much as I love her, Alicia Keys, that first note,
Yeah, what happened there?
Everybody said that. Yeah, it's just one.
yeah. No, it was several. It was
It was
several.
The sound, or was it her? Because you know she can sing. There's no question she can sing.
But I believe sometimes when people over rehearse, they strain their voice, and I think she may have been nervous. That she may have, the Super Bowl is a big thing, and people can crack under the pressure, and her voice literally cracked. So, but everyone else was amazing. Her came out with the guitar
Her
solo.
was stop.
Man, she
Prince
wrote on
was
her.
proud.
Yes, he
Listen, she wrote on her Instagram page, "There will be no Usher without HER." So I said, "I know that's right."
Wow.
I
You
said,
know
"I
what?
that's right."
I thought it was a good show. I do think it was a little bit too busy. I mean, if I were to make any criticism, but I also know that's him.
The J-Lo moments.
Yeah. Cynthia's been sending me clips of J-Lo.
Oh no, we're still on that.
No, because we kind of accidentally dissed J-Lo last week, but
It wasn't an accident.
It was very busy.
It was a drive-by.
When all of Atlanta came out there, it was on and popping. When they showed Little
Yeah.
John, I think it for everybody.
oh, Lil Jon and Ludacris, it was good.
Yeah, I loved all of it. Definitely, like I said, her was my highlight. And when, like you said, Little John, and then there was a guy who flew up in the air, and we were like worried about him whether they caught him or not because he flew up a little too high.
Yeah, it's just, That was a camera thing. That wasn't a right.
I was like, ooh.
But we talk about how Beyonce kind of okay. Usually, what happens during the Super Bowl is the person that headlines the Super Bowl. Ooh, Mario, I know what I'm getting you for Christmas.
What's
You
up?
need a stand for your phone.
Yes, I do.
I'm
I
gonna get
do.
you one, baby. Just send me your address. I think I have it. I'll send you a. It'll be
I
my
think I
Christmas.
need
What are
that.
we in February?
Listen, my birthday is next month. If you want to get it for my birthday, that'll be
I'll get
fine.
you for your birthday.
Get
Yeah,
one of these for
yeah.
$10. $10.
Yeah,
This
I
pass,
have,
she already
I
working
have,
on next one.
I have one, but it's broken. See, look, it's
Oh.
bootleg. It's real bootleg.
Leg one. Oh, Jermaine Dupri looked like a child, though. Hey, that
Oh,
fashion statement could have worked. It didn't, but it could have. He was just trying something, I think, right?
the meme says he looked like Wednesday from the Addams Family.
Ooh.
I know. Sometimes you take a risk. You go out there
Oh my
and
God,
try. You know
so-
what I mean? Yeah, March babies and now. Oh, Cynthia, your birthday's in March too.
Yay, Cynthia, happy birthday.
Okay, we're not there yet. It's
Yeah,
February
it's a little
15th.
early.
What you doing?
Listen, I move on. I get excited. I use the
Um,
whole month.
Okay, can we talk about Beyonce's amazing and brilliant
Commercial?
Wait, Rick, did you watch the Super Bowl? Did you watch any of this?
I saw the Usher, that part. That's all I saw. And
That's
for
all you
my,
needed to see.
if you want my opinion, I thought started a little bit slow. I was like, I think you could maybe do better. This is a little bit slow, but then it ended well. It ended well.
Yeah.
I think
Right.
he did a good performance because it didn't look like he had to put too much effort into the dance moves. Like he had it down so natural. I thought he was very natural with his performance. The outfit change tripped me out. They kind of went futuristic for a minute. It was a trip. Little, even when Ludacris came out there, all of them looked like they was in Tron 3. Like that movie out sometimes. So, but
It's
it was
true.
fun. Yeah, they did. It was pretty good. He looked like he was able to handle the crowd, the attention, and the
I don't know if I
attention.
needed the roller skates. I mean, it worked, but I didn't need the roller skates.
Yeah, that was
Well,
Right.
I think people were looking for it because he did it in his residency and everybody was
Yeah.
talking about it. So,
Okay.
but the fact that he could do it so quickly and get
Yeah.
out of him and didn't break his ankles, let's just give him an applause for that. Because
Wait, he broke his ankles?
No, we said didn't.
he didn't break his ankles.
Oh,
Let's, he did not break his ankles.
breaking
I
news.
know that. It's like-
No. He had a
Okay.
busy day. He had a busy day, and he also got married that day as well.
Yeah,
Yes,
right.
he did. I saw that
Right.
afterwards. Now, mind
Yeah.
you, he does his shows in Vegas, so he didn't have to put. All he had to do was relax and do his normal routines. He just had to skip and cut them up a little bit because he did so many different songs. I think he did pretty good. A lot of people want to rate it as the best halftime show. I can't yet. Nobody is going to take out Prince playing the electric guitar in the rain. I don't care who you are.
Sorry, I stand on that. It's
And I
I
won't
stand
let
on
that. Rihanna was impressive last year because I didn't expect as much from her. It was very impressive.
It was
And Usher
okay.
did great.
I love
Usher-
Rihanna, but it did nothing for me.
the levitating stages and the dancers on the levitating stages. That was kind of amazing.
I say yay to the production team. Again, you know what I mean? Like Prince came out there with a guitar and sang,
Yes,
right? I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, so yay for the production team and the sets. But, I love Rihanna too. So it's not that I didn't, but it's not even going to come in my top 10 is what I'm saying.
No, Prince and Michael Jackson are the number one and number two, and they can swap out. I don't care.
Yeah.
But those
Speaking
are
of Michael Jackson, I saw that show Club Shay Shay with that football player. You ever see that?
Yes.
It was
yeah.
one that Cat Williams was on. So Usher was on there. I was like, oh, Usher was on there. Let me go watch that.
When was he on there? Just now?
No, I think
a
it's a
long
little
time
bit
ago. A little while
it was a little
ago.
older. But one of the things he brought up Michael Jackson, and he said that he spoke to him. He actually invited him to come on the show, and he's like, I don't have the right sneakers, whatever. So he's all nervous. But he was saying that they talked, and he said, Michael said to him, listen, he goes, you can sing and you could dance. He goes, a lot of people could sing and they sing well. A lot of people could dance and they could dance well. But to
He
be able
does
to
both
sing
together.
and dance
Yes.
well, he goes, that is special. That is
And that's what I
unique.
saw.
You are very talented. And I was like, wow.
Yep.
He was like, whew, that was coming from him.
Yes.
He was like, wow, that was a compliment.
That was an emphasis I saw when he dances and sings at the same time, and he didn't skip a beat, lose a note.
Yeah.
Anything. That is the key. That's a key factor in the performance, especially at the Super Bowl. You don't
Yes.
want to miss anything. The way everybody, like you all said, Alicia Keys, y'all noticed she missed a couple of notes here and there. Usher didn't miss a beat.
No.
He did not
Mm-mm.
miss.
Although I don't know, the sound was not perfect either. I'm just saying, and that's not an Usher issue.
Right.
Boo,
That's a
production
production
team.
issue. You know what?
Boo, production team. Yay,
Yeah,
boo. Yay, boo.
but you see what I'm saying? I mean, look, you only have this much time,
Yeah.
right? And it's like you have to perfect that. And then there were sound issues in that whole performance. They're
Yeah.
gonna fix it in post, and so that people can watch it over and over again. But while it was live, it was probably there were some issues.
No, they
Yes.
fixed Alicia. No, the only thing they fixed was Alicia in post, and I saw a video of someone showing what we saw and what NFL posted,
Right.
and it was completely different.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So
Right. Well, it's going to live forever, so of course they're going to do that. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But yeah, again, I love Rihanna. I use her makeup. I love Fenty. Like I don't want anyone to be confused. I just, for me, it was kind of like it was a great production set, but I wasn't. And I love listening to her music, so it was cool. It was cool,
Right.
but I wasn't like, oh my God, that's the best Super Bowl of all time. No.
Can't say that. I can't say that yet.
I'll
Very
say Dr. Dre and Eminem and Mary J. Blige are up there now. U.2 is up there for me. Michael Jackson, of course, Prince. And then after that, I really do like Beyonce and Bruno Mars. I mentioned that, but they were actually just coming on with Coldplay. It was actually Coldplay who was headlining. They came on afterwards, but I think they stole the show. You know what I mean? They
well,
were great on that.
Beyonce had done the Super Bowl the year before, so
Right.
people weren't expecting her to come back the next year, and I think that's what
the year before. I don't know if it was the year before. Was
it was.
it?
It was the year before. She
He
did the
did
year
the
before.
2015,
Yeah.
2016 season. That's when I was in Vegas
Yeah.
for the. It was 2016. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's when she brought out Destiny's Child and all that stuff, and
Yeah.
then yeah, for sure. But before we change subject, when you brought up Michael Jackson and Usher, Usher actually opened up for Janet back in the day
Yes.
for her
Right.
Velvet Rope tour. He sure did. I was
He's been
there.
in the
That's
game
why I
for about
remember.
40 years now. We got to realize how long he's been in the music game. It's been a good
We-
30, 40
he's a-
years.
He's only 45, right? 44, 45.
45, right?
He
He has
came out
Yeah.
with the B Brown
Grammys.
Posse. Yeah, he came out with the B Brown Posse.
He
That's
has
Bobby
8
Brown's group.
Grammys, which have never been televised, which is weird.
Mm.
You just read about it, which is weird because nobody knows that he has 8 Grammys, but he does. But the things that he's won for are never awards that he's been able to say thank you and because it's never been televised. So
Yeah.
which is weird,
Well, because a lot of the R&B section doesn't get televised, so
right? And only him and Michael Jackson have diamond albums, which I don't even know what that means.
10 million.
Diamond,
10 million.
10 million. I
It's 10
think it's
million.
got to be more than that, right?
So Diamond is
Yeah.
when he sells 10 albums.
But then more people than that have Diamond records for sure. I think it's a specific Diamond,
R&B,
right?
It's just an R&B or something. But Michael Jackson is an R&B.
Yeah. He's R&B and pop.
He's got how many Diamond albums does he have? Jesus.
Let me see. On November 7th, 2008, Usher album Confessions received a diamond certification by the recording industry after selling 10 million copies. Let's see. Who else has them then, I guess? Who else? Speak amongst yourselves. I'm playing.
He was born in 78, so he's not too far behind.
Yeah.
How many? I remember he started with the B Brown Posse. That was early 90s. Because
Yeah, I remember.
video, I was like, wow. And that's this kid, and look at where he's at now.
Yeah, for sure.
So he's been in the game for a minute. I didn't realize how long he's been in his career. I got to give him his credit because he's stuck
Yeah.
around. And he's still
Well,
relevant.
And that's why Jay-Z told him it was his time. He said, "It's your time to do it."
Oh, I think I
Yeah.
know what the difference is. Albums versus songs.
Okay.
There's like 125 songs or whatever that are certified. Okay, I don't have time to read all this.
So he
but I
has
think
diamond
that's
singles and not diamond albums, is what you're saying?
yeah. Anyway, I didn't know Usher was this popular. I knew he was popular to me,
Right.
but he doesn't seem to enjoy the kind of grand. Now he does, But you know what I mean? Like he's been around for so long. I thought he was more famous. So many people didn't know who he was in other worlds that I live in, is what I'm saying.
Oh, wow. Okay.
If you know
That's
what I mean.
surprising.
Go ahead, Rick. Rick
I
is
hate.
going to say
I
it was
hate.
him.
No. This is totally off topic. I hear a slight echo. Not
I don't
sure
know how to
what's
fix it.
coming
I've been hearing it the whole time. It's me you hear.
Does everybody have that? Well, doesn't mean you're doing it though. Somebody else is echoing you.
It's
not
okay,
you.
but I know I can hear myself coming through somebody's speaker, but I've been hearing that from the beginning. I just didn't
Yeah.
want to ruin the
Is it
flow.
is it my headphones? Should I take them off?
No, usually if you're wearing headphones, you're usually fine. Just
So
if you have.
what? So Mario, what he's trying to say is it's Tony. No, just kidding. Just kidding.
I want to make sure it's not me. I'm looking at my stuff now.
I'm
Make
actually
sure
looking at
you're-
my stuff too.
See if your
Sorry.
echo cancellation is on in the settings, in the audio settings. That
So
should
when you
help.
say off, you mean blue?
Hmm?
Should it be blue? Should it be black?
How about now?
Oh, that's even.
No, now it's
No, it
red.
should be blue. Should be blue.
It should be blue, right?
Mhm.
How about now?
Yeah, now it's good. No,
Okay.
I can
Still
still hear
here.
me.
How about now?
Okay, I guess I have to talk.
Oh, it's worse. It's worse.
Who did that? Who did that?
Probably me. I was checking my stuff.
Oh, okay. I didn't change anything. Should I change something?
I don't hear it. So you tell
we
me.
could find out real quick if Tony mutes himself for a second, and then we keep talking and we don't hear it. Then we know it's Tony. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being serious. He's muted. Okay, keep talking.
You
Y'all.
did
Hello.
right now? Yeah. So Mario, say something.
Hello?
Yeah.
Can you? Is it me?
No, it is. It's actually Tony. Are you still muted? Tony, you can come on now. It is Tony, I think.
Yeah, I hear it again now.
I hear it again too. It's okay. We're gonna shut down. So no, I'm just kidding. I've been hearing it from the beginning. So no, I don't mean it that way. Okay, can we talk about Beyonce, please? Did you guys? Okay, Rick, did you see the Verizon commercial? And did you see what she did?
Nah.
Oh.
It was such a big deal. You can hear. It was funny. I was at my mom's house, and you heard the neighbors screaming when the commercial came on.
Wow.
It was because she just got off tour. She just, she just finished Renaissance 1, and then Beyonce's. It's been. I don't remember her ever doing a commercial, but she may have done one years ago.
Never seen her do one. Wait, I think she did one when she was with Destiny's Child or something.
Yeah, years ago. So to see her pop up and then do this commercial for Verizon, and then at the end of the commercial, the whole commercial is about her breaking the internet. She's like, "Did I break it yet?" And he'll go, "No." She'd do something else. "Did you break it yet?" She'd be like, "No." He'd be like, "What about now?" He'd be like, "No." And then finally, they do this whole long commercial. And then at the end of the commercial, she says, "Drop the music now." And then literally 2 minutes later, she does this big music drop all over the internet. And it's country west
music.
Wow.
Music.
Unbelievable.
Wow. And the first thing I heard were the banjos. And I'm like, I was like, okay, here we go. There we go. Pepsi commercial.
She was in a Pepsi commercial years ago. Okay. Yeah.
And I, I'm not a country western fan, but and I heard banjos. I saw Confederate flags in my head. I'm like, what is this?
Wait. She didn't have Confederate flags.
No, I'm not saying she had Confederate. No, it's just banjos reminded me of Deliverance. It reminds me of. It's just it was
traumatizing.
I was triggered. I was like, this is not for me.
No, it's totally
Deliverance of all movies. Do you have to remind us of that?
Listen, that's what I heard. I mean, I'm like, no.
She wasn't good. She wasn't good.
No, it's
good.
It's
she
good.
2 songs. They're
she
good.
dropped 2 songs, and the 16 Carriages is a really great song. It has a great message about fighting through all you've gone through as a young person. The young people keep going. It's gonna get better. Texas Hold'em is good. It's just the banjo was throwing me off in the beginning. After I got that,
I'm kind of with you on the banjos. They thought they kind
yeah,
of.
I'm gonna get
yeah,
you a
that,
banjo too. I'm gonna get you an album or something of our country and send it to you
It
too.
makes me think of Beverly Hillbillies.
You
mm-mm.
know what though? This, I mean, I look at. I don't. We all know. If you listen to the show ever, I am not a fan of country music, but I'm a huge fan of Beyonce. So I suffered through it and listen. It actually is really good. What I don't like is twang. I don't like when
No,
people twang, and she's not twanging. You know what I mean? So it's that part of it. But I'm still not a country fan. But I am so happy for her. Like,
You know
I
what
mean,
annoys
and
me though is when people sing, they do country music, and they the accent, that twang, they do that, but when they talk regular, they don't. But Reba, that's how she
yes,
always talks. So
it
I'm
talks
that's
cool with
like
tough
her.
too.
She literally
Yeah,
talks like that.
But isn't
I,
that a stylistic thing for country music? It's kind of the storytelling and the string instruments. And I mean, there is a thing about country music that's kind of precious. I mean, even if I
Hmm.
don't love it,
well,
the
okay,
storytelling part of it is pretty
My
cool.
wife left me and my dog just died, but
See,
I think
you're
I'm
yeah.
gonna be
mocking it. You're not
okay.
being kind.
I'm just
You're not
kidding.
being
Well,
kind.
okay. Let's get music history straight. Country music is a derivative of
well,
blues music.
We're all learning that it's from Black people. We got it.
Yeah, no, but what I'm
Y'all
saying
watching
is,
TikTok.
no, no, no. Here's the
Oh, go ahead.
thing. Like John Schneider
Mm,
from what's the
Dukes of
Dukes of
Hazzard.
Hazzard?
Dukes of Hazzard.
mhm.
Okay, who was on Tyler Perry show
Hmm.
making money off of black dollars and all that stuff.
He's doing
Had a
damn good in that show too. He's doing damn
right,
good.
The
but he
haves and
had
the
a
have-nots.
right, but he had a very strong opinion about Beyonce not doing country and western, basically telling her to stay in her lane.
Oh
And I was
wow.
like,
Her
uh,
lane. She's from
yeah,
Texas. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
yeah,
Go ahead, Mark.
that's what. Listen, I'm with you, and I just felt it was a little, there are black people in country music, so I'm like, come on now, let's talk about Mickey Guyton. Let's talk about Darius Rucker, who came from Hootie and the Blowfish, who went over to country and western.
You know
It's
the
it's
problem with us Americans, all of us in this country, we do not know our history.
no,
Because
we
country music originated with Black people. And I know white people get triggered by this.
get
I know
mad.
you
They
get
get mad.
triggered.
We've all been lied
Yeah,
to. That's why. We've all
And,
been.
and
yeah,
and I know it's the thing. People get white people all up in their feelings because they're having to learn some truths. No one's saying that white people ain't great. We just saying you ain't as great as you thought you was because you didn't invent everything. So it's fine that country music seems to be okay, totally can't stop. I know
You
I'm
know
gonna get a
what?
lot of hate, but
It's
this
Black
is what
History
the
Month.
show's
Come and go,
about.
come and go.
You
I'm
know
just
what?
saying we need to start. Look, we need to fight with our words and
Right.
have a good conversation and argument. We have to learn our history, no matter how much it hurts us to
yes,
relearn our history. We need to get it right
I
yes.
because
reposted
until
something
we do,
on
we're gonna keep getting upset. What, Rick? I'm sorry.
no, you're fine. I reposted something on Facebook that was like a list of all black inventors that, and this is what they invented. Da, 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 and I posted on Facebook. I was like, oh, it's Black History Month. This is cool. This is interesting. People,
Right,
this is history. We should know about this. And
right.
then I saw somebody posted a comment, and I saw who it was. Like, oh Lord, what's he gonna say? And then when I went to look for it, he deleted it. I didn't even see what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Maybe he's
Mm-hmm.
doing good. I mean, look
Yeah.
at that's good. He deleted it because maybe he was like, you know what, this isn't something I want to fight about. Maybe I'm
You don't want
gonna
the smoke.
think about it. Maybe look at I'm all for people trying to figure things out. I have faith in the American people. I really do. I love people from the South. I just don't want to go there because I don't trust you. You know what I mean? That's not
Mhm.
everybody in the South. I'm generalizing, but I want to love this country honestly, not with the bullshit I've been told.
Right.
And,
Black
and
people ain't going nowhere.
Mm-mm.
I think people need to figure this out. Black people ain't going nowhere. And we're going to keep fighting for the exact history and truth of this country
yes.
because it's the right thing to do. And it makes us better people to know our history.
Mm-hmm. What did Cynthia say?
You can
Mm.
play country music and just change the tempo, and you got R&B, change the tempo, and you have Spanish music. Music is all the same.
Pretty much.
Yep, pretty much. It's the truth. You're right.
Well,
It's
KRS
still
One said it
started by
best.
Black people.
KRS One said
Still.
it best. We will be here forever.
Say that again, Tony.
I said, KRS-One said it best. We will be here forever.
We ain't
Do you
going nowhere.
understand? Forever, forever and ever and ever.
Hey, Brian.
Brian.
Were your ears itching, Brian? Were your
I
ears
know.
itching?
I did a book report on Bass Reeves. Mostly no one knows
They
about
don't. They're
him.
about to make a TV
Yeah,
show.
a lot of people don't know about him. Yeah.
A book report. Oh, you mean like in high school or college or something, right? I'm like, not recently.
Right.
Okay.
In
I
school, I
was
assume.
like, wait a minute. I was confused. Um,
Confusion.
I have confusion. Well, I was really happy for her. Here's the thing. I love talented people. I don't care
Yeah.
if it's not my music or my thing. I love seeing people who thrive and keep surprising you. Like,
Hmm.
I was like, Beyonce ain't gonna do no country music. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. So
And
I was really
this is only act two of three acts. So
wow.
she has another album after this that's already. Her mother said this was done a few years ago. We're just now hearing it.
Sure, I'm
Oh, wow.
sure.
Yeah.
People think it takes like 1 minute or something. Like, oh, she did it last week because she knew. Like
No.
people were saying, how could she do this? With Verizon and she upstage Usher. I'm like, first of all, Usher is fine. She didn't upstage anybody, but
No.
it was an interesting PR move because usually the person that does the Super Bowl gets all of the attention and all of the music, you know what
Mhm.
I mean, kind of attention from all that. But I think they're both gonna be fine. Brian
Yeah.
said Ghost Town's Last Train to Nowhere. Yes. I don't know it,
Hmm.
but yes, I will. College. Okay, cool. Cynthia said, like, oh, I know she just came back from this movie. But like Bob Marley said, music can bring everyone together. One love. I know you went and saw that movie, Cynthia. Cynthia's telling all of us to go see One Love because she saw it, I think, yesterday and loved it.
Yes, I'm gonna go see it. But have you guys seen American Fiction yet?
I saw American Fiction. Yes, yes. Oh, wait. You also posted about another movie on, I mean, not to change the subject, but go ahead. What you were going to say about American Fiction?
No, I thought it was so smart, so insightful, very intelligent. It was well done, very well written, very well acted. I think that every person in America needs to see it. And at one point, there was satire within the satire. I was like, how do you do that? Like, come on.
Right. Well, I don't want to talk about things that people here haven't seen. I know Rick and Tony haven't seen it, but
No,
you should go see that too.
thousand
So,
percent.
Rick, when we're done with this show today, I'm going to have to give you access to my Facebook. Okay. And access because I can't do two things at one time, clearly, and I'm not doing it correctly. So, but yeah. Anyway, okay, I want to talk about something else. All right, we're going to change just a little bit. We're 45 days into 2024. How's your year going so far? Let's start with Rick, since he had the question ahead of time.
I mean, it's status quo for me. Nothing
Yeah.
really changes here, just same thing every day. I don't even have a car to go anywhere right now because my son's been using it for the past couple months. So,
Yeah, that's been going on for a while though, right?
yeah. So I jokingly say like, this is my social life. I have nothing but mother, so this is my
Hey,
social life. It's something.
no, I think
Yeah,
this is good.
yeah,
That's a good thing, Rick, that you reach
Yeah.
out and make sure you do all these things and connect with people. I think more people should do that. So many of us are not connecting with each other, which is why and I am going to bring it back, we get into arguments and fights, we get humiliated, upset, we feel rejected, whatever. We don't express that. We don't go to a doctor if we need help mentally or whatever. We don't go to our friends and family. Instead, we go get a gun and go into a parade and shoot people, whatever it is. I don't know, whatever it is, but we need to stop that. So, Rick, I actually think it's a great thing that you're sharing that. We all need to
Yes.
connect more.
Cynthia.
Cynthia's like, we are your therapy. I need to charge them. That's all I'm going to say. I need to charge someone. But yeah, I think more people should do what Rick should do, especially when you're doing something so hard as taking care of a parent, or you're taking care of someone who's ill, or you're taking care, or you're just working so hard you don't have time to go to the club.
right.
Right.
Yeah.
Get online, get on live stream, come on All About the Joy, get in the chat,
Yeah.
do things, whatever. See how I just made it into an advertisement?
Stop asking people
Right.
questions.
That's so good. Rick, do you have any, think about this. Do you have any future ideas for 2024 or goals that you want to kind of get to? Just think about it. We're gonna go to Mario and see how his
Yeah.
is going so far. First
Yeah.
45 days, baby.
First 45 days have been really good. Health has been good.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Like I said, weight loss is progress is going well. Wife is a lot better this year. We have some health challenges with her. She's doing a
Uh-huh.
lot better.
You guys
My
having plenty of
daughter,
ice cream?
plenty of ice cream.
Plenty of ice
I love
cream.
And
ice
Tony's like,
cream.
what?
I love
We'll tell
ice
you later.
cream.
We'll tell you
We'll tell you
later.
later.
I remember.
Oh,
Um,
see,
I
he
remember.
knows. Um,
Mauricia is doing fantastic.
yeah, Marissa's doing great, and
Mauricia, that's how I'm gonna say it.
Mauricia,
Yeah.
Marissa's fine. She 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 has a dating life. She's almost done with school. She's
Are you okay with
gainfully.
the dating life?
I'm not talking about that. I said what I said.
Got you, got you, got you.
And she's almost done with school. We are less than 2 months away, and life is good. She's gainfully employed. She
Yep.
got at a Fortune 500 company. God is good. So I
All
have
of this
no
makes
compl-
sense to me.
Yeah, I'm not. I have
Good.
I have no complaints. I'm
Well,
all good.
let's wait and see what your friend right here, Tony. Go ahead, Tony. Your first 45 days. Oh,
Um,
wait. Let me just say one thing to Mario. I'm just glad, Mario, that you and I have reconnected this year. Because even though
Me
we've been
too.
friends and we've been I'm just we're talking now. We're
Yes.
back in it. And I love that it's not pressure filled. It's not like I can't
No.
believe you didn't call me. Why didn't you show up? I
No.
called you. Like it's just
No.
like it was just like yesterday I saw you and we just
Yeah.
it's
It's
good.
all love.
That's
It
real
just.
easy friendships, man. That's
But
how
that's what real friendship is supposed to be like. It doesn't matter. You just pick up where you left off and keep going, and that's good friendship. That's real friendship. That's solid friendship.
yeah.
You
And
know, because you don't.
before I met you, the virtually met you, she told me a
Yeah,
little bit about you, of course, because you're going to be on the show. No lies
yeah.
detected. You are as amazing as she said you are.
Oh well, thank you, thank you,
Hmm.
thank you. I appreciate that. I got a lot of life stories to tell.
No, you a good man. You a good man.
I
Okay,
can
Tony, bring it down. Go ahead, bring the whole room down.
suck
Just
the
kidding. I
suck the
love
air
you. I'm
right off
just
the
kidding.
building.
I honestly, I'm just trying to maintain my pace, make it to a miles retirement. Agenda one checked off the list. Being able to go to work, not have an issue. Actually, got kind of sick yesterday. We had
Oh,
Mm,
snow, and I think my allergies just caught back up. It was like a
Mm.
slam. I got up, got ready to go to work, and all of a sudden, I just had a tension headache, stomach ache, mostly all at once, and I was like, something don't feel right.
but you work a lot.
Yeah, I do.
You know.
Yeah, I do. So, like I said, I'm not 22 anymore. And I'm coming to that realization more than once. Had to stay home. I just slept. Busy with maintaining. I'm going to drop a couple of responsibilities. I don't know if I said that when we talked about the new year previously.
Yeah,
I have a
no.
couple of responsibilities that I do outside of work, extracurricular, kind of community service, if you will. I'm going to have to let a couple of them go by the summer,
Good.
mainly because being more attentive as a father with Jason, she needs me to watch him more, which I don't have a problem with, and it's fine. But some of the other things that I was doing originally, I'm probably gonna have to let them ride and not be as active in outside organizations, if you will. So it's just about going to work, being available, taking it easy, and I'm still sticking to my not overspending. I am going to do that. And I gotta add lose weight. I always told myself when I hit 250, I got to bring it down. And I've been sitting at 245 for a minute, so I got to bring it down.
But you're really tall though too.
Yeah, but my back hurts, and that's normally a hint when
Okay.
something's
But you do a lot of physical work. Isn't your job very physical, or
it's
am I confused? Okay.
very physical
He
visit.
works on
Yeah.
planes. He builds planes, right?
oh
You build
wow.
planes or
Yes.
whatever.
I work reassembly of F-15s.
Nice.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
not regular planes, like the bling bougie planes that the
No, no, no.
military
This is
uses.
bougie. These are
Firefighters.
these are yeah, fighters. Yes, I work
That's
with
what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
those.
That's kind of
Yes.
bougie. That's kind of bougie. You know.
Mm,
Wait, there's a new show coming out on like some cheesy channel because I'm always watching these old shows now. I'm watching like Quincy, which Cynthia says she gonna watch because that's the anyway. It doesn't matter.
Old show Quincy.
These are old shows, Quincy, but
Oh, Jack
the
London
commercial,
Quincy.
I'm
Quincy,
dead.
I was so good. Okay, wait. And the commercial is there's a new show called what is it? Bold and Bougie. And I
Oh
was gonna
gosh.
make a picture. I was gonna do a video meant to send to you because I was like, that's
Yeah, bring me that one. Bring me that.
I will. Next time I see it, I'm like, I'm gonna do this so that Tony can
Bold
stop
and
making
Bougie.
fun of me. Bold and
I
Bougie.
actually had
All
somebody
about the joy. Subtitle: Bold and Bougie.
Bold and bougie.
actually had somebody ask me
Oh my
if I was
God,
going
that
to do
would be
something
funny.
else because they kind of see the pain that I'm going through the work. They said, "You
Mhm.
thinking about doing something else?" Shit, I said I would, but I know they need people down here more than they need people to always try to come up. Most of your jobs have too many chiefs and not enough Indians.
Mm.
And I said I was going to ride the kind of the low wave, if you will, but mainly for the new guys
Hey,
coming in.
Alma.
Hi,
To be able to
Alma. Your
help
better
out
half
what
is
we're doing.
here.
She was been
Basically,
in a meeting. Go ahead. Sorry.
basically to be able to train the new guys and be there as the extra assistant, some experience. We lose a lot of experience when people change jobs. I
Right.
see that everywhere I go. You always lose the experience and it throws the production back. I'm trying to be there, but it's been catching up to me.
Can you ever rest? Can you ever not do so much and just take a break?
Yes, but it's still every day you got to be ready. So
Yeah.
it's still a mental thing. And I know we talked about mental earlier, but for me, when I go to work, if they got a job, even if they want me to help or just sit back and train somebody, I'm still having my mindset, I got to get in there,
Yeah.
which is pretty much, I'll go ahead and say that was always good supervision to me. You're going to lead your people, but if they need your help, you're able to jump in. And a lot of guys that I work around, that's what the hell we'll do. We'll train anybody. We'll sit back. You want to do it on your own, but if you need a minute, I'll jump up there in a second. So that's the exactly duty responsibility.
Brian just said duty and responsibility. Yeah.
Can I just say two things based off of what Tony said? Two things.
Yes.
Yes.
The back thing, I could confirm that because when I was at my heaviest, my back was killing me. I already got back issues as it is. I don't need additional. And when I lost the
I
weight, I
got
was
back.
like, oh my gosh, my back is way better. And
Yep.
the second thing is
back, my shoulders, and my
For
neck.
sure. For
my
sure.
back, my neck.
My
Anyway,
neck.
yeah.
What you know about that?
I don't know nothing about that. I don't know. I don't even know where that came from. But anyway, the other thing is, you can never reclaim lost time with your children. So if you have it,
Nope.
take it because you can never get that back.
And I'm a very strong stickler for being there for him. You know this honestly, Rick. You know me for a minute. You've seen how serious, how responsible I am. So I get it. And a lot of that's I gotta say that for another topic. Let me say that for a minute. I'll start ranting on that one. I don't want to do it.
You can talk about that on Late Night Parents. There you go.
We
Parents.
were gonna. What's happened with late night parents? What's going on?
Ted has had stuff going on, and he had told us prior. We knew. Yeah, he's got outside stuff.
Oh, but he didn't make an announcement so that his fans would know. I think that's inappropriate. You should do so.
I understand. We'll let him know.
That's
Can
all
I
right. I
tell
already text him, but thank you for. But thank you. I appreciate you. Go ahead, Mario.
I was going to tell Tony something. I heard you said you were talking about letting some things go. When you let them go, just be okay with it, and just when you let it go, release it and don't go back to it, because otherwise it'll pull you right back. If you keep it in the back of your head and you say, "Oh, you know what? I let it go," but did you really let it go? And once you,
I don't. I've got a problem letting go.
and,
That's a problem I have.
and that's what I have. My advice to you is like when you let it go, release it. Like just be done with it.
Certain things I have.
Okay.
You know, my problem is, what could I have done better in going back?
I can't believe Ted Hicks is in the house. Hi, Ted.
Lurking.
Sorry.
Ted's always here.
Yeah.
Ted's always here. He said he's going live in 15 minutes. No rest for the weary. We're back. Mario, I'm so glad you said that to Tony, because as a black man to another black man, maybe he'll listen to you because he don't listen to nobody else.
I do listen. Y'all don't listen.
You listen, but you like goes through.
2024. You don't listen to me. I'm not happy.
I don't listen to you at all.
Me and you.
It's true.
I've just learned as I've gotten older that when you let stuff go, it's like putting it in your rearview mirror and you keep driving away from it and let it get further and further away, and then you don't think about it anymore.
That's right.
And
depends on what it is. I will honestly say depends on what it is.
Well, but if it's something you're serious about letting go, then you got to let it go. Because if it's
that's why I say things. I'm with you.
Yeah,
we got to have that conversation. This is going to be entertaining. We got
to. For sure. I'm down.
You know what I would love? I think I'm going to have Tony and Mario in the private lounge. Maybe we'll do that.
That sounded real crazy on the internet. It's a conversation, ladies and gentlemen. That sounded real crazy.
Did we break the internet yet? Did we break the internet yet?
follow my show know what the private lounge is. It's not supposed to be that. It's the private
I'm messing
lounge
with you.
after show where we just quietly have a full-on conversation with nobody else and we can get into the deep. And I think you guys would have a great conversation. And I just want to record it and then share it later.
I'm down.
We can do
I
that.
Yeah,
want
I'm
to
down.
use your talent to boost my show. It's all about me, baby.
It's win-win.
All about you.
Yeah. Hey, so Brian said meditation helps. That is so true. Ted Hicks gave a shout out to Mario. I don't think you
Hey.
guys know each other, but I'm so happy that you guys can meet. Ted Hicks is the bomb. I love
I've
Ted
seen
Hicks.
Ted. I've
He's
seen
awesome.
Ted.
That is a good
Yeah.
man. So everyone, I'm gonna shut this down. Thank you so much, Tony, for coming by. I really appreciate you. Mario, my God. I really am blessed that you are back in my life on a more permanent basis and a regular basis. And thank you for joining in. And Rick, you know I've got much love for you always. What did Ted say?
You know, he's never been.
Oh
about to
Lord, Ted,
we just started doing it.
to you.
It just started.
Doing it. There's been 2.
Give us a minute.
Thank you. Okay, bye everyone. Goodbye.
Bye.
Next week.
Bye.
Bye.